Hi guys, this is Professor Olson taking a look at your sketches for your logo icons. Veronica, I give you some feedback. Hopefully you got it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Looking for a couple more sketches from you. Um, all right, Brandon, Layla's Coffee. You provided me with a JPEG. It's sideways. These sketches are not in the template. It's kind of dark, not a great photo even. So you need to present your sketches in a more professional way in the template, correct orientation, all that. Now, when I look at these quick, uh, you haven't done any research on Layla's Coffee. It's from North Africa. It mentions Morocco. You should look at those and look at culture and art from those regions to see if it provides more inspiration. Because right now, I'm seeing a lot of coffee cups and an L. So do a little more research. It'll give you some more ideas. Because right now, I don't really see anything suitable for a logo. Let's see, Shaney, you're doing Bermuda T. So Bermuda triangle, 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 a lot of tea bags and teacups. Again, do a little more research on Bermuda, on English tea, on what English tea time means and how it's, very formal. Maybe there's English heraldry that you could look into. So some more stuff on sort of that high tea English culture, because right now I don't really see that coming through in any of these. This triangle with the seascape kind of jumps out visually as something interesting. The rest of them are, and this is sort of a different take on the same idea. These are pretty redundant, and a lot of them are teacups. Tea bags don't really fit with English tea. It's, that's considered kind of lowbrow. So do a little more research and then try again. Margaret, salty dog. So you put the word in every one of these. Just remember from the assignment, you want to create the icon first, and then you're going to bring it into Illustrator and add the type, icon and logo type. So keep those things separate. Now, you've got a profile, a head of a dog, a profile of a dog's tail, a profile of a dog. One dog, one good take on the dog silhouette might be work. Wouldn't incorporate the type inside of the icon because, as I said in the live session in the lecture, that restricts the size of the logo and makes it hard to work with. So just remember, this is how we're configuring it. Um, Now, this little boat, the SS Carmel, it's kind of interesting. I kind of like this island idea. Those two things would be worth maybe exploring further, but you want to really create sort of an iconic shape that you can use in conjunction with the logo type that you're going to get out of Illustrator. Uh, so maybe a little more research here as well. You want to make sure one of the dangers of this is making it look like dog food. If you show too much dog, is it for people or is it for dogs? So if you do add a dog, maybe the dog has more personality and seems more fun. So think about that. Uh, Christopher, Olympic coffee. So this is Greek diner coffee. You've got sort of a wreath with a cup, Mount Olympus over a cup with a Greek flag and the sun, a couple of paper cups with the initials. Looks like another cup with a couple of hearts. So this is sort of like down to earth, cup of Joe, driving all night kind of coffee. So you want to get a little more of that in there. Greek culture is interesting and definitely adds something. I think number one is interesting in that respect. As soon as you throw a cup in there, it kind of becomes a little more mundane. Um, and the Greek flag I wouldn't use. It's almost like taking a logo from somewhere else and putting it in your logo. French press is way too hoity-toity for this product. So just reread your creative brief and see if you can pull out some more sort of cultural things, maybe from Greece or maybe from diners. Like for instance, if you're going to do a character, the character should reflect the brand. So for instance, if you think about ancient Greek culture, you have um, Mount Olympus, and you have the Greek gods. So maybe Greek god, what if the Greek god walks into a diner? So it could be a little fun on this one. It could be kind of funny. So focus it a little more on what your brand means and what it's about. All right, in this section, Tyrone, Chunk Soap. So Chunk Soap is soap for hardworking men who want to, you know, use their hands, get dirty. So in that respect, the anchor kind of makes a little bit of sense. The tools, I understand why you're bringing those in. This looks like a propeller. Don't use a word mark. Writing the name out is not acceptable. Make sure you watch the live session I gave on Monday about this assignment, because it doesn't seem like you're following much of what I've outlined there. You've got some monograms, initials in different forms. Don't do that. Don't write out the name. I'm not sure what this guy is. A character might be okay, but if you think about your character type, it'd be kind of not cartoony so much, but more tough and, you know, hardworking, the common man. Give it a little more thought and ditch these first 5, 6, and see if you can come up like this character is undeveloped, but maybe that's going somewhere. I wouldn't do bars of soap, by the way. I'm not sure that, but maybe there was an animal, you know, like if this is a tough, hardworking, what's a tough, hardworking animal? And maybe you can create a character like that. All right, so that's all we got today. I will be back on tomorrow at noon. Hope to see some more work.